these 12 condoms. Deal with 12 men. They say your wealth will begin with their fall, but be warned. This belief comes with consequences.
The 12th will bring your wealth or your end. Iredere left with tears in her eyes. Weeks passed. She became more selective. She wanted a man so rich, so powerful that her transformation would be final. Finally, she found him, Chief Clement Okonkwo, owner of 5 petrol stations, 2 shopping malls, and 1 airline. The man was powerful, politically connected, feared, and yet his weakness was women. They met at a private party in Lekki. She had worn a red dress slit so high it caused a scene the moment she walked in. Clement noticed her within minutes. "Your beauty they confuse me," he said with a grin. "You be real, babe." She smiled knowingly. "Maybe I am." That night, they ended up in a presidential suite at a 5-star hotel in Victoria Island. He poured her champagne. She slipped something into his drink, just enough to make him feel drowsy, compliant. Then, like she had done 11 times before, she carefully switched the condom with the one from Baba Iguli's pouch. The moment it was done, she felt it. A cold wind rushed into the room, even though the windows were shut. The curtains blew, the lights flickered, and Clement lay still. She jumped off the bed, panic rushing through her. "Chief," she said, tapping his arm. No response. She reached for her clothes, grabbed her bag, and ran. When she got outside, the street was silent, unnaturally silent. Even the air felt heavy. She went back to the village to meet Baba Igule with the 12 used condoms. When she handed it over to the Babalawo, he asked her to go back home. "Your wealth awaits you." That night, in her apartment in Banana Island, everything changed. She woke up to gold, literal gold bars on her table, bags of money. She received an alert of millions of money in her account. Her closet was full of designer outfits she had never bought. There was a new Range Rover downstairs with her name on the plate. She screamed, she laughed, she jumped. It had worked. She had finally arrived. But even in her celebration, she didn't see the 12 shadows standing at the corner of her room, watching in silence. All the men she had used, their bodies bent, their eyes white, their faces frozen in pain. She poured wine and danced anyway, until her reflection in the mirror refused to move with her. For weeks, Iridi lived like royalty. She became a Lagos legend overnight. Everyone wanted to be like her. Instagram was flooded with girls asking what skincare routine she used, what her soft life secret was. She bought a house in Banana Island, signed an endorsement deal with a luxury perfume brand in Dubai, and began rolling with Nollywood stars and politicians. Her face, once the subject of village jokes, was now covered in makeup, filters, and confidence. But at night, the truth would slip through the cracks. She'd wake up screaming, cold, covered in sweat. Sometimes her face would look different in the mirror, longer, older, scarred. Sometimes she'd hear voices whispering from her wardrobe, calling her name in 12 different tones. And whenever she closed her eyes, she'd see the men, the 12 victims, standing in a circle, slowly closing in on her, each one more decayed than the last. She stopped sleeping. She stopped eating. Then it got worse.